What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is really cool. We are out here on a public piece of property and we are doing some more shed hunting today. Not sure if we're going to have any luck today because this side has been burnt off by the DNR. I'm assuming it's the DNR. And basically I believe that's for better growth in the future. There's a lot of birds in this nature preserve. As you hear right there, there's a nice pheasant. But I believe that those grasses will come back stronger this year. So they burnt this property off, and I don't know, maybe it'll make the sheds easier to see. We'll see. But I figured I'd come out here and get a little exercise in, walk around, see if I can find any deer antlers, any bird feathers, you know, just any signs of wildlife. I love getting out in nature and having a good time, so that's what we're going to do today. Only been going for 5 seconds now. And there's a dead deer in the ditch right there. I'm gonna go over there and show you guys that. Spotted these ribs from in there. I hope nobody dumped this deer because there's no head attached. Also missing some legs as well. Looks like the coyotes and squirrels and all the other critters have been eating on him, but that's not exactly the start I wanted to find, is a dead deer. But it's a start. Mostly out here just looking for anything cool, you know. That's the goal of today, is to find some cool stuff and just enjoy being out here. Oh geez, this isn't good. Coming up on our next find, another 10 feet down, 10 yards down. All sorts of deer bones here. That's not good. I don't know what that is. It's kind of cool looking. Man, it's kind of interesting how they all go together. Let's see if we can find the head. Oh, I literally just skipped over it. Here it is. Oh, it's a buck too. That's not good. It looks from the bases that it was probably 1.5 to 2-year-old deer. Not a complete monster, but I would love to find the horns. This property's so burnt off though, I mean, I don't know if the jaw and stuff like this is just trashed from the heat. I mean, you can see the inside, just how burned it all got. Here's the spine, some ribs it looks like. More jaw. I don't know if this is 2 separate deer or the same deer. I'm guessing it's the same by how close it is, but kind of wicked looking. Not good, not good. More bones there. I don't see the horns. I don't know if they got burned or the squirrels completely destroyed them. More bones here. That's a big bone. I don't know what that one is. Maybe some sort of pelvis or something. More bones. That is definitely not what I want to see. I mean, you can see the road's just right there. I think the coyotes on this property have gotten to an insane point where they just, if they need food, they know that they can come here and get it. There's definitely deer coming through here. I see 3 to 5 deer a day. Kind of unfortunate. Coyotes definitely need to be taken care of out here. I don't know if there's any coyote hunting allowed out here, or if just some of the neighbors need to get on those coyotes, but they're pretty bad. They're really thick. All these grasses are burnt. I'm gonna guess that a lot of the birds are on the other side of the property right now. You can still hear some chirping. A lot of the big game birds like the turkeys and the pheasants are probably on the other side. Is that another deer skull right there? It literally looks like it was planted there. I don't see any other bones, but man, that one's been burned out. That's a doe. Another deer head. This is kind of sad. So I have found, this makes at least 4 deer heads that I have found out here. 3 bucks, 1 doe now. Not good. That one's been burned up pretty bad. There's got to be bones around here. Like I said, that makes number 4 for dead deer. That is not a good sign for this property. So I'm assuming they're all coyotes. They are right next to the road. Maybe someone's dumping them. Oh, here's some bones right there. Let me go to the other side, but you can tell that there's bones in here. There's jaw bones and some leg bones. That might be a pelvis. You got some more bones there. Another one up there. But like I said, a lot of bones. Not good. Not good at all. You can tell the deer are coming through this spot though, because these trees are hit pretty hard. And there's a lot of rubs on them. Almost like the trees are bare in spots. A lot of spots. Like this one right here. You can tell that this whole section has just been hit. I don't know what took that off there, but this here has all been hit really hard. And like this tree over here too. Just look at how bad that is. You don't even hardly need to zoom in for that. It's just crazy. This one here. They almost look like they're recent. I'm assuming they're not. No deer have antlers right now, but maybe within the last month or something before they dropped them. Still pretty crazy. Let's keep looking. I think the DNR have been in here somewhat recently also to, oh, there goes a little rabbit. Clean out some of these paths here. You can tell that they just mow it down with some sort of big bush hog that just trims up all these trees so you can still get in and out. Kind of hard to see with the sun, but this is like the thickest trees you can possibly get. And there's a good portion of them that are hit hard by these deer. Really hard. Really hard to see, I'm sure. But I mean, the deer are hitting these crazy. Like I said, hitting them hard. Definitely old, but still counts. There's a big old rabbit in there. He's hiding. Keeps pouncing around every so often. Come on, deer antlers. Alrighty, so we're almost halfway through. I'm kind of speed walking this. Should probably be taking a little more time, but I'm trying to get through quick because one, there's some sort of animal in there. One, I'm speed walking because they burned it all off, so I'm guessing much of anything I'm gonna find is probably semi-trashed. And two, I'm kind of speed walking because I only have so much light tonight. Sun's definitely going down quickly. We're gonna keep looking. About done with the first side. The second side's kind of where I want to be because they haven't burned that. I see a lot more deer over there. It's a little more secluded. It's away from the road. So we'll check over there and hopefully find something. Stick with it. Let's keep going. There's a rabbit. You can see him jumping right down there. Sweet. Kind of crazy how many rabbits I've seen. Usually you don't see this many rabbits, but I don't understand is why the deer are getting eaten. Whoa, about died there. Why I'm seeing so many dead deer, but I'm seeing so many alive rabbits. Like, shouldn't it be the other way around? Here's something kind of cool. Another pile of feathers right there. I don't know if this is some type of hawk or if this is pheasant. Pretty cool feathers. If you were into fly tying, this is something you'd probably want to snag. Pretty cool. Some of them are a lot, you know, softer looking than others. It's a really cool feather. Look at this one. That's beautiful. Was beautiful. A lot of cool feathers. Let's keep on trucking. I probably picked the absolute worst lighting on the planet to try to shed hunt. It's really hard to see going into the sun. I should have started on this side and worked my way to the other side. I love hearing the pheasants in the background, all the beautiful birds making a lot of noise. It's incredible out here. I'm out of breath, but it's a lot of fun to be out here looking for stuff. I highly recommend it if you ever get a chance. I mean, public property is not that hard to come by, and peaceful, extremely relaxing, and you get to do something you like. Chase after them deer sheds. It's pretty cool, honestly. Highly recommend it. Probably tell if the deer are bedding down in there, unless that's high wind. A lot of that grass is pushed over pretty bad. Oop. Got a pheasant really close by. I'm waiting to kick up a pheasant and scare the crap out of me. There's a lot of pheasants in here. Need a bird dog. Thank God it's finally warming up. It's starting to feel really nice outside. It is almost 60 degrees today. I think the high was like 59 maybe. So that's really cool. Winds were 7-mile-an-hour max, I think. We're finally starting to hit spring. Too bad we're all stuck inside. A little swampy in here. A lot of rain recently. It's definitely making a lot of this kind of marshy. Got some animal waste there, full of hair. There's probably a dead deer around here. Unless it's a rabbit. It's a lot easier to stay on the trails. Probably not going to find much if you stay too much to the trails, though. Oh, another rabbit. Dadgum. Oh, there's some ducks. Probably really hard to see, but they're coming out. There they go. Almost in front of the sun now. Beautiful animals, though. Looks like one drake and one hen. Awesome. Very cool. That just tells you how flooded up this is, though. You got ducks hanging out here. It's supposed to be grasses. I think we just got that much rain that they're hanging out in some of these ponds that have now formed in here. Big old pond. Definitely not supposed to be here. There's some sort of bone. I don't know what that is. Some sort of deer part. There's a little bit of hair in there. I don't know what it is. Tailbone, something like that. See a little bit of hair with it. Probably within the acre or so. Coyotes can drag deer excessively far, and that doesn't make my job any easier trying to find stuff. But I've found a few heads in here already with no bodies attached, so I'm just going to assume that that's probably goes to one of the deer that I've already found, which is unfortunate. I hope it goes to the ones I already found. We can't afford any more dead deer in here. That's the only bone I found, so I'm assuming it's been drugged. Usually there's at least a few bones with it if it's really nearby. Just out walking around the middle of the field now, hoping we can find one. We only got a little bit of property left and a little bit of time left, so we got to make quick work out of this field. Not a deer skull. Probably a raccoon or a possum. It's got big teeth on the front. I don't see anything yet. Come on. This right here, kind of hard to see with the shadow, but a little path like that, good stuff to follow. Don't necessarily always want to follow the DNR paths, but stuff like this that you know critters are running on, whether it's deer or anything. Got another little pond there. I don't know if that's a low spot or if the rain is just congregating there for the moment being. We'll have to come back when it dries up a bit and see if there's any sheds around. It's too muddy right now to get there or really get around it at all, but looks like a good spot that the deer will come and at least get drinks and maybe knock some antlers off. Man, can you tell where the deer are running? Holy cow. Isn't that one hard? Another little water hole here. It's getting super muddy really quick. Not sure how much closer we'll be able to get. There it is. This can potentially be a good spot for deer to lose their antlers. Deer will bend over to get a drink and stuff may or may not knock off. We'll see. Oh my goodness gracious, boys. We just found a daggum antler. We just found an antler. Hell yes. I am so fired up right now. This is an older one, but this is the first deer antler I have ever found, and I am so ecstatic. It's unbelievable. I have actually never found a deer antler before. I have found numerous dead deer, but I have never found an antler, and oh my gosh, this is so crazy. This is my first shed antler I've ever found. I've hit this property 3 times, by the way. 3 times, and I'm still finding stuff. It's not that big. It's probably, oh, I don't know, 100 acres at the most. No, it's less than that. It's probably 65 to 80, somewhere in there, 60 to 80. I mean, it's a big property, but it's not that big. It just has a lot of deer movement, a lot of good spots to check. I can't believe it. I found a dang antler. I just had a feeling that maybe next to that pond. I just can't believe this. My whole attitude changed. I was just out here for the fun, to walk around a bit. We found an antler. That's what happens when you're just out here to enjoy nature and, you know, live your best life. All right, now that I've calmed down a bit, let's keep looking for more stuff. Chalking today up for a big win. Super happy about that. Well, is that fur or is that like cattails? I think that's cattails. Chalking today up for the win. You know, it was a win before now. We found a few dead animals, but at least we found some interesting stuff. Really happy to be out here, and I'm gonna try to get back to the vehicle now. We're pretty much at the end. It seems to be that every time I do anything, it's either first 5 minutes action or last 5 minutes action. Oh my goodness gracious. I was just getting ready to do a wrap up, and what do you know? I don't know if this is the other side, but I literally just found another antler. Son of a gun! Woo! I'm freaking fired up, boys. This is the best day of my life. I've never found 2 shed antlers ever. I never even found one. What the heck is going on? I swear this ain't staged. You probably think it is, but it's not. This is incredible. I am fired up. Let's go. Well, after checking this property, this would be the 3rd time, maybe 4th. 3rd actual time looking. I've got 2 antlers. So I'm pretty happy with that. But I'm gonna get ready to roll out. Maybe we'll do it a 4th or 5th time. I don't know. Still finding stuff. So that's pretty cool. I think this, I don't know, they're different size antlers for sure. Like 100% different. But the age on them is darn near the same. I just wonder if maybe it was kind of a jacked up deer and he just grew a little bit different. I don't know. I mean, you can tell that the way they were growing, for sure. Like one cuts in a lot harder than the other one kind of comes out. But very cool. There he goes. That was cool. I absolutely love the sound of pheasants. I think pheasants are probably one of the coolest animals there are, especially birds. They've got just an incredible, you know, squeak, bird call, whatever you want to call it. They're just really cool. And nothing gets your heart pounding than when they take off 2 feet in front of you and you almost fall over because you get so scared all of a sudden. Pretty cool. Man, what a day. Now we got to go now we got to go across this little I'm gonna call it a cow crossing, even though it's just deer. But I mean, the deer are ripping this place to shreds. So got to try to get across here. Hopefully I don't fall and get stabbed by one of these, because that would be real bad. But there's like a 60-50 chance that I get killed right now. My balance is subpar, that's for sure. I really enjoy hiking and getting outdoors and stuff, but seriously, like, my balance is just god awful. All right, now how do I get up here? Maybe this way. I got some handles here. Well, guys, we are almost back to the vehicle. I want to say a huge thank you for watching this video, taking time out of your day to watch this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not yet already. I really do appreciate it. I love making these videos, and I love when you guys enjoy them as well. So let me know down below what you guys are thinking, if you're enjoying the shed hunting videos, and we can keep them going. Thanks, guys. Take it easy, and I will catch you on the next episode. Peace.